Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm coming at you with another diecast review. In this one, I'm going to be taking a look at Marcos Ambrose's 2013 number 9 Bostitch Ford Fusion for Richard Petty Motorsports. It's kind of hard to imagine that in all the 12-13 years of me collecting diecast, you think I would have gotten a Marcos Ambrose diecast by now, but well, prior to this year I hadn't. Thankfully, recently I was able to find this one still available on Circle B Diecast website, and it was like literally the only Marcos Ambrose car available, so I had to get it, and I'm very glad I did. Marcos has some other cars available, like his Mac Tools car from, I think, from the same year, and I think he has some cars from 2012 and the years before, but this one was the only one available. You know, despite the fact that his career in NASCAR was only for like several years, I mean, he drove for different teams like Petty, GTD Doherty Racing, and also the Wood Brothers in his debut. He was a pretty good road racer, and I seriously wish he was still racing today. He would have definitely kicked ass at tracks such as the Roval, Coda. He could have kicked ass at the Daytona Road Course, Chicago Street Course, you name it. I kind of wish, and of course Sonoma, he was good there. I mean, I think he won a pole there or something, but he wasn't able to score a win. I mean, he almost won in 2010, but we all know how that went. That could have been GTD Doherty's first win as a team there, but thankfully they got a few years later at the Glen with Allmendinger. We all knew Ambrose was good at Montreal, and of course Watkins Glen, and with Sonoma on the Xfinity schedule. Man, if he was still racing, he would definitely have won the Xfinity race at Sonoma, especially since it's back on the schedule. So yeah, either way, unfortunately his career came to an end in 2014, and he went back to Australia. For those who aren't aware or just haven't heard at all, about several weeks ago, Marcos Ambrose revealed that in mid-2023 he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and it spread to his liver, and they had to do a liver transplant, and thankfully he survived. And man, I went about 2 years or so without me knowing this. I'm like, wow, just think he could have died, but thankfully he's still with us, and from what I've heard, he's back to being healthy again. So God bless him and his family. I'm glad Marcos is still here with us, and cancer sucks, by the way. Anyways, with that said, I'm glad to finally have a Marcos Ambrose car in my collection. I think I'll get another one or two. We'll see in the future, I hope. And also, this is my 399th diecast review, so I'm just one away from 400. Anyways, with that said, without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? So, starting up front, as you can see, it is a Ford Fusion. On the front windshield, you got Marcos Ambrose's last name on the top, along with 2 Ford logos. You also have it here on the nose as well. On the hood, you got the sponsor Bostitch. They sell like tools, like drills, and all that. You'll find them at like hardware stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, you name it. Anyways, got the number 9 here on the front. You got the Fusion wording above the grill opening. You think they would have the Richard Petty Motorsports logo here, but it doesn't. but you got several contingency sponsors here on both sides. Coming to this side, this was during the Sprint Cup era, by the way. Got some contingency sponsors here along the side. Back then, Coors Light sponsored the Pole Award, and the sticker would be right here underneath the Sprint Cup Series sticker, but it's not there. And even if it was, this car would be on a plastic stand, and we don't want that. You got 3M, Holley, EFI, Mechanics Wear, Mobile One, Freescale, Auto Meter, Jegs, and Sherwin-Williams. I'm not sure what that other sponsor is. I think it says Edel or Edenbrook or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, you got the NASCAR race car sticker here. The other side is also the same thing. Got a little mark there. Let's see. You got Marcos Ambrose's last name above the driver and passenger side windows. And of course, as always, you got the number 9 on both sides of the car. And you have it here on the roof as well. Now, I just did the SVG car the other day, and again, unlike the SVG car with the yellow number on top, this one has the white number on top to match the rest. Either way, thinking about it, I honestly don't mind it. Let's see. We got some more contingency sponsors on the side, like Safety Clean, Mac Tools, and Sherwin-Williams. You also got Bostitch here on the quarter panel, along with Medallion Financial and Charter. And you got Power Drill here as well. On the B post, you don't really have much except for Ford, and I think that's Charter below it. And nothing on the C posts on both sides. But you do have Medallion Financial on the roof. And lastly, here on the back, you got Bostitch as well. Let me zoom out a bit. You got the Ford logo below that. And you got a set of you got one tailpipe on both sides on the back here, and the number 9 on the bumper. And that's pretty much it. Well, I looked online to figure out which race Marcos ran this paint scheme in, and he ran this one in the 2013 Bank of America 500 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I couldn't find anything official on Twitter, so I had to go to Getty Images, and I managed to find several images of him driving this car without the watermark on it, because I don't like having a thumbnail with the watermark unless I have no choice. So yeah, that's how it went. Anyways, with that said, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure to hit the like button on my videos and hit the bell to get notifications for all my videos as always. And I'm just one away from my 400th diecast review. With that said, folks, thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you all in my next video, and until then, have a good one and stay safe, everybody. All right, bye everyone. Peace out, y'all.